got more of an update. Finally figured out a place I can put the battery without interfering with the steering and everything. I've had to take this apart again. This fits, the steering column just goes right past the battery here. So I'm going to get this tied down. And that should be it. I'll still have access either side for... I'm going to get some of these quick release battery terminals. Also, fuel tank. Found a place to mount that. Let's see if I can pick this up. Fits just round. That you can see in the middle of the picture there. That's the place where the clutch pivots. So the fuel tank fits perfectly around that. Need to cut another hole out for the fuel line. It's gonna have to go under, and you can see the, where is it? Just there. That's the fuel nipple poking up. So yeah, I'll get the dash on and show you how close the clearance is on here. You can see it just clears, but it fits in that space really well actually. Still planning to put the alternator on, wherever I put that. That's going to sit about here somewhere. It's over there. Forgot what amperage I said this was. 40 amp by the looks of it. Mitsubishi Motors. It's a 3-wire. Should be easy enough to wire up, I think. But yeah, that's going to sit about here somewhere, running off the pulley on the top of the motor. So I still should get decent access under there. The only other thing that's going to be in that space is wiring, so shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, this is a decent place for the fuel tank because I can you know, see how much is in there without having to get off the tractor, and I can see it through the back of here as well under the seat, so I shouldn't run out of fuel. Well, I will, but you know, I'll be able to see how much fuel I've got left. So that's that so far. Okay, got it sort of somewhat back together. Battery's in there really tight, it's right against that steering bolt. So I might not even need to make retaining brackets for it. That gas tank's in there now, and bolted in as well. Looks almost like it's meant to be there. Ooh. It's a wee bit of a tight fit. I'm gonna see, I've put bolts underneath the brackets. I'm gonna do that the right way around because it's just a wee bit tight on the gas tank and I don't want to damage it. So yeah, you can see the setup. And my hatch for the winch eventually. Just need to run the fuel line to it now. I'm going to take the motor out soon. Once I've finished, now I need to make some top brackets to this front piece because without the side panels bolted on it likes to waggle about. So once the motor's out, I'm going to start bolting. You know, a lot of the stuff on this tractor is just tacked on. So it's just the hinges and that. You can see one of them fell down and broke. I need to weld that back up. So I'm going to take the motor out, weld everything, you know, really strong, make sure nothing's going anywhere, and then I'm going to paint. I've got some anti-rust primer, a big tin of it here. I'm going to paint the whole chassis in that with a brush. It doesn't need to be spray painted, you're not going to see it anyway, and it's an off-roader, to be honest. Doesn't really matter because it's going to get scratched up. So only worry is where the fuel line's going to come out. I'll need to make sure it gets out of the way of everything because It's going to be quite close. Hopefully I can just bring it like towards this end of the frame and then up, like, back through the chassis and then towards the front. So just a wee update on the gas tank and battery mounting.